Hello, Pisces. How are you? This is your love reading for the beginning of March, your love story reading. Welcome. My name is Amber. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. This is going to be a general reading, so if it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. Check your moon, rising, and Venus. I suggest Venus because this is a love reading. If you want a reading on your own personal energies, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to my website, which is up above on the bar. Also, let's get started. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Pisces in love for March? Pisces, I feel like you're having a hard time healing from something. You're having a hard time healing from something. You know what's interesting with this card? I feel like this person doesn't want to be with you. And it's hard for you to understand that. It's like you're kind of waiting or seeing what's going to happen. And this is surpassing your boundaries, okay? Because I feel like this person just doesn't feel like you fit well, okay? But I feel like you're holding on to this for some reason. You may just be having a hard time letting it go, you know? Yeah. There's something that you do that this person doesn't like. It's something about you that they feel as though it's not going to work. They may have another relationship or another connection as well, okay? And you just feel like a distraction. So what I'm going to say here, if that's your case, Pisces, they're not choosing you. They're choosing the other person, okay? They are, I feel like maybe your friends or people connect to you are telling, like, why are you doing this? Why is this happening? They're not listening. They don't care. I feel like they don't understand that other people don't see their point of view, you know? It could be that everyone's taking your side. You're trying to keep an open mind about the situation because you feel like your balance would be with this person. But you need to open up your heart to see the truth, okay? Because your boundaries matter. You know, your self-esteem matters here. Your confidence in who you are matters here, okay? Yeah. All right, Pisces. Let's get into your cards. Spirit asked me to change the deck for you. So we're using this beautiful little gem here for your cards. So let's see what we have. We have the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Empress, the Fool, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Sun, King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the King of Swords. Okay. On the bottom, we have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords. So this is like trapped in your head about a situation that you need to put to a rest. It's like this situation needs to end. It's ending for a reason. It's done for a reason. Like, it's not moving. Nothing's happening for a reason. And you're keeping yourself really trapped in this situation. It's really hard for you to let it go. That's where you are at this present moment. So in the past, also I will clarify as needed. I won't clarify every card just so you know, but you know. So King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is like, the truth is realized here, and somebody decided to embody the truth. You may have been dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they just decided that there needed to be a change or something needed to happen. You know, like, they are in their truth, okay? Wherever they are, they're in their truth, okay? But to you, I feel like this is like a big old change that you were not expecting. To you, it was like you were nurturing something, something was happening, but that's not the case. You know, this kind of feels like the rug was pulled up from under you, Pisces. It could be that your person was talking to other people, or you could have been and they were not clear about what it is that you were doing. But I feel like your person was talking to other people and you might not have been aware of that. Or you may have just like kept it to the side like it wasn't a big deal and it ended up being the detriment of the relationship, okay? So you're trying to be strong, and I feel like you're trying to hold on to this situation and control it. You know, this is almost like waiting for something to happen or waiting for this situation to change. I feel like you're trying to go with the flow the best way you can, but you're pulled towards this person in some way. You just want to cultivate yourself, you know? It's like you want the relationship to work. You want it to grow. You want that. That's your desire in your heart, is to nurture this. This person may seem perfect for you and you don't understand and you're like, why can I not make this move forward? You know, like that kind of thing in your heart. So I feel like you're not taking risks to move on because you're still holding on to this. And that needs to change because in the future you have the Ten of Wands and this is like blocking you moving forward into something else. Okay? It's becoming too much of a burden and too much of a heaviness in your life, and that's not fair for you. Let's see what's blocking. Yeah, it's time for you to walk away from this thing. It's time for you to move on. The emotional parts of this is gone. Okay? And really, this is like emotional manipulation. You know, I feel like you may be being jealous that someone's not taking this move towards you or frustrated, but you can control these emotions by letting them go. Yeah, it's becoming too much of a burden, you know. It's like this thing is done. Okay? There will be lack of communication or angry communication, and it's like you have to accept that. You know, you have to mirror that. Okay? Instead of trying to hold on to it. But I feel like you feel as though you can renew this. Yeah. Because you work well together, or maybe you used to be friends. You just feel like hard work needs to be put into this, but that's not the case here. Yeah. You see so many good things in this person. They're very dedicated. You miss them very much. You feel hurt by this emotionally. And I feel like you just put so much of your effort in it, you can't understand why it's not there anymore. Yeah, you just feel left out in the cold and hurt by this whole situation. Whew, Pisces. Okay, let's see this person. They definitely have a wall up against you right now in their mind. I feel like they're not trying to think about you. They're not trying to deal with you. I feel like they'll shoot you down if you try to rekindle something. They definitely have a block in this situation. You know, like they're not in it as much as you think that they should be. They're not at all, okay? Their heart is looking for success. I almost feel like this person may have met someone new, okay? We'll clarify, but they're happy. They're happy in this situation. They feel like it's a success. Like, it's almost like leaving you was what they wanted to do. But you're stuck in this situation. Okay? So this is a person that's nurturing true love and real love in their life. Okay? This feels like something that's been going on for a while. And I feel like they're letting you, your messages, whatever you try to do to contact them, if you are, kind of pass through them. You know, like it's not that important. Their future is, they're going towards something else. For sure. They have blocked you out. They want something else, I'm telling you. Yeah. So it's not that you weren't happy together or that you didn't have a good time together. And I feel like you did. Okay. But I feel like this person has built up a lot of self-esteem within themselves, or their ego, you know, and they're going towards something else that gives them that passion. You might have got too loving and they weren't trying to have like that love type of relationship. Because that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like they had to think about if they wanted to invest in this, and they decided that they just wanted to have fun kind of thing, or go in a different direction. Like you weren't the long term that they were looking for. Okay. Yeah. They are releasing their burdens. I feel like they tried to work this out with you as long as they could. Or balance this as long as they could, but it just wasn't for them. So they have decided to block you out, and they're happy with their decision. I really feel that. I don't feel like they have any regrets here. This is like one thing that they're like letting go. Okay? Whew. Yeah, they have in this cycle with you, and they're out looking for something else. Okay? This is not a person that wants commitment. Okay? I feel like they're going to be mean towards you. They're not being nice. But they're, you know, this illusion that they have set up about like they don't need this, or they don't want this in a relationship that you have with them, or they don't want to be committed. They're settled in that and stuck in that. And that's what they're going to continue to do until they reevaluate. But I don't see them trying to do that. You know, like they're living in that gray area and they're perfectly fine there, you know. It makes sense to them. Yeah. I feel like they don't want to prioritize. They don't. They just want to keep moving around to whatever catches their eye at that moment, you know? Yeah. They're not trying to make any decisions. They're not trying to be in a relationship. And when something feels like it's not the ultimate happiness, they're just going to move to something else that is that for them. Yeah. There's no balance here. There's no balance. There's no love connection. It's just, you know, this is like a passionate, I want to do what I want to do. I want to leave when I want to leave. Yeah. Because I feel like as soon as they feel like it's getting serious, they don't want that. Okay? They look for something else. Whew. Okay. So conclusion, we have the Four of Cups and the King of Swords here. Yeah. So you're feeling ignored. I feel like you're not seeing the good in this situation, right? And I feel like you need to see it. This situation is supposed to help you gain wisdom on who this person truly is, okay? Yeah, the truth is revealed here. The memory is not good, and you don't need to be nurturing negative memories moving forward. Yeah. It's time for you to accept what is happening. Don't try to hold on to this situation too much. It's just going to hurt you. It's going to make you angry. And it's going to create karma that you're going to have to get rid of later. Just saying. Okay, Pisces. Yeah. Don't hold on to this person because of attractiveness or just because you want them. This is vanity, right? So it's a time for you to look at what you're truly holding on to and if it's worth it. With Quest being in the middle, this is definitely a life lesson for you to gain some wisdom in this situation. You know, sometimes things end with the grief card. And sometimes we have to heal from it, you know. And this is just one of those things I feel like that is transitioning out of your life. And instead of trying to hold on to it, it's like, okay, I learned my lesson. Let's move on. I feel like that's what's happening here. Resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. See? This is not about you like trying to hold. This is like the present, the here and now. What's happening here and now? You know, you can handle this. You can. You don't need to hold on to this for support. You know what I'm saying? This relationship, this person is not your, you know, your cane. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need this per se. You really don't. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in the situation and trust that you are learning. Like I said, you are gaining wisdom here, Pisces. You just have to listen, okay? So, Pisces, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. I love you so much. And I'll see you next week for the generals. Bye-bye.